Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play the Black Mirror. Last time we finally got into Marcus Gordon's tomb and discovered some interesting things. There's a lot to go over. I did kind of go over a recap of it as it went on, so you'll have to just watch the last episode if you want to remember what went on there. But yeah, pretty much Black Mirror Castle is a lot more than it seems. And we need to get down into the depths of it to the secret cathedral and figure out what's going on. Anyway, we fell down here to this strange area. So whatever's going on here, I don't know. Let's
A mechanism of some sort with 3 levers. With a bit of luck, it might still work.
let's see.
If only I knew the correct setup. I've got to keep trying.
Okay, interesting. Let's see. We're going to put that there. Put you there, and you there.
Nothing. The levers must be in the wrong position.
It's not working.
A rusty valve. It might be feeding the fuel somewhere.
Maybe if we turn that, that'll help.
It's stuck.
Darn.
It won't move the slightest bit. It's stuck.
Alright, so let's try this again. Sure that doesn't work?
Excellent.
Oh.
Everything's going to be easier with light.
So you have to play with that valve a little bit
Here are
more.
the things I lost when I fell down the shaft. Most of the items are all right.
So yeah. I like it when adventure games do this, when you have a ton of inventory, but they need to get rid of it somehow just so you know what's useful and what's not. Even if it's in a really convoluted way, it still does
Camera
help.
is smashed.
So yeah, that does get our inventory a little bit lessened, and that's always a good thing. So let's take a look around here. And by the way, I'm going to save the game now because something unexpected can happen here. And this is kind of a jerk move on the developer's part. Because, well, you'll see. Yes, you can actually die in this game. So that's a jerk move for 2 reasons. One, we are nearly halfway through the game, and that's the first time that you can actually die. And that would be a problem in and of itself, but like, you might not be like, yeah, there's the death scene. So you might not have saved as much as you needed to just because yes, and it says the things. Anyway, let me load back up. Like I said, you may not have been saving as much because you weren't afraid of dying. So you might have to just go back to a very early spot because you just touched this thing, and that's the second jerk move. They do not warn you that this will automatically kill you. You'd think, you know, Samuel would be like, but I probably shouldn't touch that, it's dangerous, I really shouldn't touch that. And they give you at least some sort of kind of warning, but no, you accidentally click on that thing, you are done for. So yeah, be ready for more deaths in this game. So let's take a look around.
Old wire cutters might come in handy.
Alright. Yeah, we need to cut power to that thing, because that door looks like it's the way out. What is this place, anyway? Anything else we can do with this valve?
It won't move the slightest bit.
There's a button here. I did cut power to the cable, so we can use our wire cutters to safely move that out of the way.
It won't be obstructing my way any longer.
Good stuff. And power back on. And let's get out of here.
Locked.
Well, shoot. Well, what can we do?
The key is on the other side of the door.
Yeah, you right click and then you can see that. This is the first time we've had to right click on a entry exit click point rather than just a regular point. And so let's cut through here.
I'll try to get my hand through to reach the key. Got it.
Alright. And we can use that key to leave.
Another shaft. How many of these are there in here? Maybe I'll never make it to the surface again.
Oh, don't be like that. We'll be fine. See, it looks like we just clutched into an old abandoned mine shaft.
They'll probably be empty, but whatever their content is, it's sure to have been destroyed by water.
Even the one that's not touching the water? Oh well. Well, it looks like someone else didn't get down here, or didn't get out from down here.
I wonder how he died.
But do we take the rag that was covering him? It's alright.
This corridor is entirely clogged.
No getting through there, I guess.
The barrels around here probably contain oil or diesel fuel. This one's empty.
Okay.
The door is tightly shut. The door is
Well, luckily, we actually have a tool that's been coming in handy lately. Our rook.
a system of fuses and cables. Nothing I could use.
Okay. See, there's another skeleton down here. What the heck happened down here? Looks like perhaps people were stuck in a cave-in and nobody bothered to get them back out. See, anything else I can click on? Nope. Alright, so let's go a little bit further.
Lift shaft. The lift is my only chance to get to the surface.
There we
Hopefully,
go.
I'll be able to call it somehow.
Yeah, but to call it needs energy, and that fuse box wasn't looking promising.
It's very rusty, but still in one piece. It's very
So we can use it for something.
A big barrel full of oil. A big barrel.
We can use that for something, but for what? Well, let's just
It's broken.
Yeah. So it won't be able to just get out that easily. In case you wouldn't have guessed that before.
This part of the gallery has been entirely filled up with earth. There's no chance of going this way.
Okay.
I can't see but a few meters ahead. Maybe I could use the lift, if it's not beyond repair, to somewhere further on.
Good idea. So let's go further in. Jeez, more dead people. What the heck? Like, I wonder if the creators of the game just put them there for ambiance, or if there's, like, actually a reason why the bunch of dead people are down here that were never recovered. I don't know.
I could try starting the machine, but I don't know how.
So we need to figure out a way how, I guess.
This enormous mechanism was used to move something big. Maybe it controlled the main lift.
That's a good point.
Dirty water with oil in it. Dirty water.
Alright, so lots of stuff we can use around here, so we need to figure out a way out. So let's go back out.
A big barrel full of oil.
Let's see, is that not... I feel like there's... Ah, here we go. Right down here. It's like hard to see.
There might be something under that lid.
So it's right click? No?
There might be something under that lid.
Let's see if we can move this barrel
I
here.
have to push it off somehow in order to get to the lid. No way. It's too heavy.
Well, how about we lighten the load a bit?
I'll try piercing through the plate with the sharp end of the rod.
Alright, and that should help us out as soon as it's done. It's emptying in real time.
This should do the trick.
Alright, what do we have here? It's a trap door.
The lid won't move.
Okay. Now, I would say use our rod to pry it open, but for some reason we just got rid of it. So, here's what we have to do. We tie a rope here.
I tied one end of the rope to the lid.
And tie the other end to the mining cart.
All I need to do now is push away the trolley.
There we go.
It can't be moved.
Okay. So we right click.
I have to get rid of the brake stop.
Yeah, they put a whole bunch of little, like, tiny details to kind of block your way. So you have to be really patient and really persistent in finding each and every little detail to figure out what's going on. And there we go. Down into the trapdoor we go. What's here?
It's like the ones upstairs, full of oil. I don't need oil now.
But maybe later.
The wall ends here.
Alright, that didn't do anything good here. How about this dark corner?
It's too dark over there. I'll keep close to the light coming from above.
Yeah, luckily we can keep going down, so let's keep trying.
It's entirely dark in here.
Shoot.
The power circuit is probably interrupted. There's a lock on it.
I notice that turns red even though there's not any like actual thing it's saying, so you know there's something there.
It looks like a power distribution circuitry box.
Ah.
It can't be opened.
So again, force that thing open.
It has loosened. I must reconnect the circuit.
Okay. So let's see what we have to do. So we just need to connect these wires here. Let's try that there. And this is just sort of a trial and error thing. But I believe this is the correct order here.
At last! I'd say this used to be the lift room.
Alright, we got it. So again, let's take a look around.
Maybe its purpose is to power the lift.
So we'll have to keep that in mind. And hello, another skeleton.
Who could it have been?
Can we have someone come down here to take care of these bodies? Seriously.
Who could it have been?
So right click it.
I found a small key.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Maybe it will help me get outside.
There's a book there. Let's read what it has to say.
May 29th. Everything has gone smoothly today. Another day without any malfunction.
Another day without any malfunction. Except for the dreadful heat here. A horrible 55 degrees. If it were not for the drinks from the surface, we would all drop dead from thirst. May 30th. One of the 3 vent shafts seems to be clogged. The men say something must be stuck in it. That would explain the horrible heat. I have to go to the vent shafts and check out the whole area this afternoon. May 31st. Something has entirely clogged vent 2. It's going to take a while before we can remove it. It's almost halfway through and quite large. Tomorrow we shall discover what has been causing the heat in here. June 1st. We finally dragged out the thing that was clogging the second vent today. It was a body. One of the new workers must have fallen down the vent. Nobody knows his identity yet. The body must have been there for quite a while. And the heat here. June 15th. The last fortnight has been peaceful. No major malfunctions. June 18th. Old Morton has gone mad. They found him at the end of the new corridor, just sitting there, gazing into space. No one managed to get a sensible word out of him. He just kept mumbling about some ghost. Perhaps he has breathed in too much gas. I had him taken to the doctor. June 19th. We had another ghost episode this afternoon. Such nonsense. There must be a gas leak around here somewhere. We'll carry out a reading tomorrow morning. June 22nd. We examined the entire corridor and found nothing. No gas. However, 3 more men had to be taken out today. Nobody knows what is wrong with them. They keep saying the same rubbish as old Morton. If it goes on like this, the mine will have to close down, and Fuller won't be too keen on that. June 23rd. It took me an hour to persuade those cowards into the hoist today. Nobody wants to work in the new corridor. They're afraid of the ghost. I had to agree to shut it down. Otherwise, I'd have to go into the mine alone. Day 1. Something terrible has happened. I heard strange, damn strange sounds coming from above the lift shaft. And then it happened. A nerve-shattering scream, and the sound of a tremendous crash. I don't know how many minutes or hours have passed since then, but when I regained consciousness, I was on the other side of the room, and my mouth was full of dirt. I believe a couple of my ribs are broken, and my left arm is so swollen, I can barely move it. I don't know if I'll be able to crawl out of the lift room in this condition. Day 2. It's no use. All my attempts to break out of here have been unsuccessful. Something must have fallen on the ladder access lid. Damn it. The only other way out is by lift, but it is not working. I hope someone will open the lid for me from above. Otherwise, I fear what will happen. Day 3. I estimate I've been in this bloody hole for 3 days already. I'm very hungry, but my thirst is worse. Thank God for all the moisture. I'm drinking water from the pools under the pipes. My arm hurts badly. I cannot raise it anymore. My whole body aches from screaming. But nobody can hear me. The only possibility is that damned lid, or the lift. But I can't do anything about it from here. How ironic. Day 4. I am getting weaker. I know I won't make it much longer. My arm is in flames, and I'm running out of candles. The light is barely flickering. If nobody finds me soon, I am going to die from blood poisoning, or slowly from hunger and thirst. Without light, it will be much worse than even now. I know that these are my last words, but I don't know what to write. Maybe just... If somebody finds this and takes it out to the surface, please, bury me like a proper man. Farewell.
Well, that was depressing. Yikes. So, yeah, some bad stuff went down here, and... No kidding, this is right below, the tomb of one of the Gordons here. So... Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, we're, spoiler alert, we're not actually going to bury this guy like a man. He's just gonna stay down here. Alright, so, we've read that book. Let's use the, small key here, see if we can open the locker.
A revolver. I'll take it.
Ooh, nice.
Hopefully, it will still work.
Oh, Kitty's getting up. What you gonna do, Kitty? You're going to lay back down. Okay.
There are some old bullets here. Let's hope they aren't useless.
And what else?
Technical drawings and plans for a machine of some kind.
Anyway, let's load up our gun here.
There were just 2 bullets in the box.
Alright, well, that hopefully should be more than enough. Yikes. So anyway, we're due to get the plans to the machine that was up there that we didn't know how to work before. So let's go back up. And see if we can't work it out now.
I'll try to get it to start with the help of those plans. The main engine is running now. Hopefully, the controls in the lift room will be functional now.
Alright, let's go take a look. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. I actually want to go down again. Yes, it's still not going to work because there's something going on here.
Steam is running out through one of the pipes. I should block that hole with something.
Well, luckily we do have that rag.
I would burn myself. Not with my bare hands. I'd get burnt.
Okay. So if that's not going to work... Well, if it will get burned, what if we wet it with something?